What's up, guys? Welcome back to Living Out Here. Today we're going to be working on a TS420 chop saw, or you could call it a concrete saw. I don't know. It's got a bunch of different names, but we're going to break into this, and from what I'm being told, there's no compression on it. So let's check this. It's got some compression, but he filled the cylinder with some oil to get compression. So we're just gonna take it apart and see what it's gonna need. Let's get after it. Not real sure how to start taking this one apart. Never really taken one of these apart. I've never even worked on one. Are these not T27s? That one is. Oh, the engine's up here on it. So by pulling the side cover off. So that's the flywheel side. Well, that's cool. Alright, I guess we do have to take this top cover off. What else is holding you on? What else is holding you on? Ah, there's more screws down here. I didn't know about those ones. Let's get those ones off. There's the air filter, which looks brand new. This filter also don't look too bad. Now, what's holding you on? That's gonna be... Alright, let's see if I can get this throttle linkage disconnected. Okay, that was easy enough once I learned how to do it. See how it's out of the holder. Pull these wires out of their holder. There's more wire holders. Push that to the side. We're going to gently pull these off. Pull this out of there. My throttle linkage. Coil. Let's go ahead and get the spark plug removed. Definitely wet and full of oil. We're gonna go ahead and remove this. Off the top of the cylinder. That one didn't have a screw in it. leads off. So we've got this off. We're going to go ahead and remove these. With the right size wrench. That's not the right one. This one is though. Loosen the tension. Get the belt off. Get the belt out. Like so. This off. We're gonna go ahead and remove this. Make it a little easier on ourselves. A thicker one. Okay, we need to take the handle off to make it a little easier also on us. To do so, we're going to remove this one. It connects into here as well. Okay, the handle is removed now. Muffler's off. Oh, we need to loosen up the boots now, since we're getting to that point. Okay, that one's loosened. You got another one here, because there's two intake boots on this one. Okay, we don't want to use anything sharp on this. We want to pry these boots back with care as to not damage them. And your impulse, you probably can't see it, but it's down in here is your impulse. The boots are disconnected. Impulse is now disconnected. You might be able to see it a little better. It's that right there. Is an intake boot down there. We'll have to just refish him through. Okay. You've got your 4 bolts there to take the housing off, or the cylinder head out. I originally wasn't going to use the drill, but these bolts were being a pain in the butt. So we used the drill. Don't look too bad in there. It feels pretty smooth. It's dirty in there. There's a lot of metal. There's some metal. Okay, I don't really have any play. Ooh, yeah. There's the scoring right there. Right there. There's a bunch right there. I didn't really see any though, or feel any in here. Yeah, I don't feel any in the actual housing. So we're gonna definitely replace the piston. So we got our wood block in now. We do got our new part right there. There's a little clip inside of there, and we're going to pry it out. I think this screwdriver's a little bit smaller head. Yep. There it is. Got that one out. We're going to check this needle bearing. Needle bearing looks good. Got a new wrist pin here. Okay. It's in most of the way right now. We're going to set our block back in there to hold it from doing all the floppy floppies. Found it. So there's one on that side where that blue line is, and there's another one where that blue line is there. Now we're going to drop the cylinder head back over the top. There we go. Now I just rotated the flywheel to check in here to make sure these are still in place. We got all four of these hand started in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go ahead and run them in. Okay. Cylinder head's back on. Done with that. Now it's basically back to the reassembly of all of this. This will go in here. So I finally got the impulse line hooked back up after fighting it. Now we're going to reconnect the intake boot. We can go ahead and throw one of these in. This goes somewhere. I remember because it was a pain because you had to go through this here to get to a bolt. That's the side cover there. I'm gonna have to look at a parts breakdown. You guys can't see me. There we go. Alright, so it's been a little bit. My cameras are both dead, and all I got is my phone. So we're gonna do this via phone right now. Let me show you the progress we've made since the camera's died. The handle's back together, muffler's on, top plate shield thing's on, all the bottoms put back together. We gotta put the spark plug in still, get the wires reattached to the coil, and then put the whole clutch side back together. So I'll get you guys in and out and show you how it's going. We got the coil wires hooked up now. We have the spark plug installed. We routed the wires down through here. We've got the throttle rod reconnected, as you see. And now we're gonna start throwing some bolts and whatnot in this. So, just to let you guys know, I had to rip this back apart because I forgot to put this back on. Yeah, don't be a dummy like me. Now let's put the handle back on. Handlebars back installed again. It's all nice and tight. All my bolts are in. Let's put the top cover back on with the throttle rod. And throttle rod, you, my friend, go in here, twist like so. And then you, my friend, I gotta route those wires so I can't hold the phone and do this. So give me a second, I'll be right back. Wires are back routed now, throttle cable's reattached, or throttle rod is reattached. So we just got everything put back together. Everything's on. So we just got everything put back together. Things on. She's all put back together. Now we're gonna try to fire her up, see if we can get her to start. Full choke. Start. Primer. Half choke. I can't get this thing to start. It pops off. I've never played with one of these. Alright guys, so we got this all back together yesterday, then I ripped it back apart. I'm having a fueling issue with it. So here's my throttle rod again. Put that where I don't lose it. But when I push on the primer bulb, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's sucking air. So we're gonna replace these fuel lines. To do that, we're gonna have to take the back cover off. I'm probably just gonna take this off also all the way just to make it easier on myself, so I'm not fighting it. So here we go again. Not try to go flopping all over the place. Okay. So we don't have to fight that. Pull these off so we don't have to fight this. And now we're going to take this back cover off again. There's that one. So the one coming from this angle one goes to the back of the primer bulb. Primer bulb still works, obviously. We're gonna go ahead and pop this fuel feed line from the actual tank now to see if this lets this come out easier. There we go. There we go. Carburetor's off now. Okay. Blue. Okay. Now, let's see if it'll actually start. Okay, thumb start, full choke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's kick it to half choke now. Well, guys, come to find out, the saw isn't worth saving. It keeps eating pistons, and yeah, we're just gonna use it for parts now. So thanks for hanging out with me.